Hey, Dr. Lindsay, this is Garrett Lofton coming to you with my interview video for PRT 266 Intro to Sports Management. I actually interviewed my my boss at the kids golf company that I work for. We run after-school programs, golf leagues, as well as summer camps and track-out camps for kids ages 5 through 13. The company is called TGA Premier Junior Golf. It's a national organization. Actually started out in California about 10 years ago, and our chapter here in Wake County has been here. This is actually our 5th year that we're working on right now. Basically, just trying to spread golf to kids who may otherwise not have the opportunity to get to play. So I interviewed Paul Maskill, who started the company. And it was a really good experience. I know Paul very well, and he is quite an intelligent person. Started the business, worked in finance actually, and so I just asked him a few questions about kind of how he got into the business, and what he does. Just trying to get a basic understanding, a little bit more than I already had. I have known Paul for 3 or 4 years, this was just a way to get a little deeper into the sports management field, trying to figure out what I want to do personally. I think this was a good experience for me. Paul was able to share some of his insight that he has gathered through the last 4 years, both through his career in finance on Wall Street, up in New York and Chicago, as well as here in Wake County. This is definitely a field that I'll be looking to go into relatively soon here when we graduate, but I'm still struggling to kind of figure out exactly what niche of the market that I'd like to work in, and focus my my efforts on. So this was a good experience for me to kind of get more insight into the youth golf than I already had. Maybe a little bit more of the business side and what it's like to actually work full time there, as opposed to what I do, which is teaching a few after school classes every weekend, helping out with summer camps during the summer. I absolutely love working with kids. It's fun, it's rewarding, and that was one of the things that Paul mentioned. It's just that's what he gets out of it. None of us do what we do for the money, because it's only a few hours a week, so it's obviously not going to be a full-time job, except for Paul, as well as his 2 district directors. But that being said, it's just we're interested in growing the game of golf. Basically, our thoughts are that the kids are going to play a lot of sports. And typically if their dad or their mom doesn't play golf, they're not going to play golf either, maybe until they're an adult. So our goal is really just to get them started early. I didn't start playing golf until I was 15. I'm 22 now. And I really wish that I had started when I was 5 or 6, because that's what you've got to do to be good, to be a good player. So it's really rewarding for me to watch some of these kids that that I've been started coaching 3 or 4 years ago, could barely even swing the club because it was so heavy, and now they're able to hit it high and straight and shoot good scores. And that was really, I think, those are a lot of my thoughts, my personal thoughts, but they're shared by the whole team, and that was really evident to me in my interview with Paul. He's got a passion for just helping kids. We know some of these kids really well, and Paul really just, passion is the one word I would definitely use. He really cares, and it was, I've obviously had, many conversations with him in the past. I haven't known him for a while, but this is the first time that, I really asked some more in-depth questions, regarding, what he does, and why he does it, as well as what impact we can have, and basically just kind of, help explain to me, how to get into the sports management field after graduation, which was definitely one thing I was curious about. As a senior here at State, it's definitely something I'm thinking about, is graduating soon. So I've got to figure out, I need to know what path I need to take so that I can get where I want to be. So it was an excellent interview. It's been a good experience, and I think this is a great assignment just because it helps you get more insight into knowing what you want to do. And let's be real, most college kids, are not. Some are, but most of us are not exactly sure what we'd like to do with our lives at this point. So I thank you for the assignment, Dr. Lindsay, and I really enjoyed doing it. Got some good insight, and that's about it. Thank you.